Meanwhile, left-wing leaders continue to stoke more doom, gloom, dark winter lockdowns and can't even follow their own rules. Chicago Mayor Lightfoot recently spotted out in a large crowd celebrating Joe Biden while she cancels Thanksgiving in Chicago. There's Gavin Newsom out in California. He had to apologize after he violated coronavirus restrictions by attending a party at a famous California restaurant. Starting to notice a trend here with reaction. Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, along with the host of the Rubin Report, Dave Rubin. Renegade is Matt Gaetz' new book, which is appropriately titled. That fits you perfectly. Congratulations.
Firebrand, Sean. It's Firebrand.
I'm sorry, Firebrand, not
Renegade. I am a renegade, but the book's Firebrand.
Correct, and you are, and you're one. You're both. I mean, what do you say about it? It's sort of like Governor Whitmer's husband going out and using his boat, right?
I don't want to cancel Thanksgiving or Christmas. I want to cancel the lockdowns that are choking the life not out of our holiday bird, but out of the businesses in this country and out of the dreams of our fellow Americans. But here's the deal with these pharmaceutical companies. There's not a single drug on the market in America that the American taxpayer hasn't funded some part of the research and development for. But then they go and sell those drugs for pennies on the dollar in other countries and jack up the prices for our fellow Americans. President Trump blew the whistle on that. He said that we have to get the best deal in our country. And then lo and behold, he still works with them. They run millions in ads against him. And we get Operation Warp Speed generating these magnificent vaccines and I think ultimately additional cures. And we don't learn about those days or weeks before the election. We just happen to learn about them days or weeks after the election because Big Pharma knew that Donald Trump wasn't going to allow them to screw our fellow Americans.
Now, Dave Rubin, I've often said if the president cured cancer, they would still hate him. Well, now, you know, Warp Speed worked. We got not one but two vaccines. I haven't heard a single Democrat say, you know what, Mr. President, great job with Operation Warp Speed. I know, don't hold my breath.
Sean, I'm pretty sure there aren't going to be any historians over at CNN tonight, any great historians giving Trump credit for this. But, you know, as to the other part of this story about the progressive politicians who act one way as they try to lock the rest of us down, I mean, this is so consistent with what they do about virtually everything. Gavin Newsom, the governor of the state that I'm in, California, he was the mayor of San Francisco. He wrecked it. There is nobody that wanders around going, oh, San Francisco's doing well. There's nobody that wanders around now going, California's doing well. He's locking us down while he's at a private party at a restaurant indoors with, I believe, 12 people, $400 a plate, while he's telling us that we can't have indoor Thanksgiving in our own houses. I mean, these people are completely out of control. And until we either start ignoring them or somehow taking away their power, it's just going to get worse because they prey on the fact that they give us edicts. And for some reason, we listen to them. But I think people have just had it.
Listen, I'm all in favor, you know, if you think you've been exposed, you think you have this thing, wear your mask, socially distance, just, you know, protect grandma, grandpa, and mom and dad. Matt, you agree with that?
Undoubtedly, but what we've seen is that the impact of these lockdowns in many cases can be just as harmful to our fellow citizens as the virus itself. When you look at the mental health consequences, the drug abuse, the physical abuse, and the lack of development, particularly with young people, that's why the smart strategies that protect the vulnerable, that encourage sanitation, but then free our fellow Americans are the right strategies for the country. And it's Operation Warp Speed under the Trump administration that has delivered more hope to this country than any lockdown or any Dr. Fauci press conference ever could.
What's the name of that book again? I forgot. I can't remember.
Firebrand.
Oh, Firebrand.
Available now.
Oh, it is. Amazon.com. There you go. All right, Dave, good to see you again, too. Thank you.